to all of us, our people, our shared culture, and the future of New Mexico. Chevron is proud to support the national championship air races and air shows in New Mexico. For information, simply go to www.illusionsrentals.com. Crumlin Auto Group.
You're good.
We're going to do what we can with what we have. We're working as fast as we can for that to happen. Are you and I waiting? Yes, we are. But rest assured, the show will go on in one form or another. So we're all in this together. We're here for a party. Keep your spirits up, keep your attitude up. We are can-do people. The show must go on.
Okay, due to an abundance of caution, black clouds and precipity across the runway there has caused the racer organization to decide to cancel us out for today. Everybody is leaving, and it's not even 2 o'clock yet, I don't think. Yeah, it's 1:30. Alrighty, so long. Everybody leaving after the show was canceled prematurely. You can see some pretty good skies this way. Back over here, threatening, but, you know, flyable. Well, we're heading out now finally. Car's right down there on the end. I'm hoping I can get through all this muck. I'm gonna rent a car. I made it over here. I always put a bag or something on my car so I can find it easier. There's the tower and the water tower, and we are at Gainesville. Well, okay, it sure is a lot different on Sunday where IFR due to low ceilings. Here's the tower. I parked on the other side of the grass there, but it's still too moist or something, so they parked us in the hard stand here. And I'm way over there, past these lights in that grayish building area there is where we're parked now. Okay, here's our big old hangar over here. And I'm just heading towards where I think I need to go. Okay, even a longer walk today, but as long as I head towards this airplane here and over to the hangar and then around to the left, 1081, and still back that way, and here's the tower over here. We'll make it to our parking spot. 9:15 a.m. on Sunday morning. IFR with low ceiling. Visibility looks okay, but this is the only general admission seating area, and it is truly bring your own. This is a VIP club next to us, but this is the general admission, and you definitely need on this hard stand a chair or something to sit on, or else you're not going to, it's hard down there. Okay, here's some vendors. This is is right behind general aviation, or pardon me, general admission. There's the grandstands over there. Founders Club is what that area is over there with the seating. And it's a fairly modest area of vendors here on this side. Mexican food. Tacos, and then we got the ubiquitous alien. You'll find that everywhere around here. Okay, and there's more stuff down that way. We're heading the pits down this way. Okay, it's about 9:30, and I just checked the METAR for this location, and ceiling is 500 feet, visibility is 3 miles. The announcer Danny just came on and said that nobody's moving, even the stoles, and probably because they've got a Class D airspace here, tower and all that, so they can't do special VFR. I would guess, although I've done special VFR in multiple aircraft in the surface area. Anyway, we'll just hang out. TAF says 10 o'clock it's supposed to lift. We'll see. It is nice to have some of these tents here where people can stay and sit a while. I found, since I have only a general admission ticket today, that actual places to sit down are very, very tough to find. They want you standing most of the time unless you bring your own chair. And just to continue on that, we're looking straight ahead towards the entrance for the pit area, way the heck down on the end. Still on the midway here. Nobody in the stands hardly, although some people have already built tents on their reserved seats. Okay, and here's Domino's pizza. Probably the best deal here. They give you 2 slices for $4, pepperoni, and real fast food. Unbelievable. Okay. Okay, well, you can see some of the stuff for sale here. T-shirts. Lots of t-shirts. These mahogany models sure have some interest. There are a lot of them. Yeah. Not that bad of prices either. Okay, here's the modern day equivalent of the Latin Mayan pyramid. This thing is big, as you can see. Okay, here is finally the entrance to the pit area. Chairman's Hospitality, Chairman's Club, and I'm just circling around here again. It's the far end of the field here. There seems to be a lot of rides today. I didn't see much rides yesterday, but of course there's big here. And that is the entrance there, right there where the lady is. So it's about 9:30, and the ceiling has not lifted yet. The stole performers are ready to go out here. I mean, they're ready to go whenever they're going to go. Here's Steve Henry's trailer here, his motorcycle. T6 is down this way, and then way down on the end here, some more birds and the main hangars. So we'll take a walk down here. Most everything's uncovered today because I'm not worried about the rain, but it is a long walk to anywhere around here, you know. But that's most of the time I do not see anybody driving their vehicles around here. Okay, here's one of these round engines. You can see the little penny there right in the center of the picture there. That's the year it was overhauled. You can't read it though because it's a little old, but that's what it means. One thing I can certainly say is that the bathrooms are extremely clean. It smells fresh. Of course, they're all brand new. Okay, we're heading over to the hangars here. You can see a cassette up ahead here, but this right in front of me. This place here was ankle deep or more in water yesterday. Now it's just a little puddle. We're getting close to the hangars here in the pit area. This pit area is huge. I feel like I'm walking in the middle of some active area. Just to orient ourselves, behind us or in front of the hangars is the grandstands, those little old items on the horizon there. Not overdone yet.
So I airboss for it.
There we go. We'll head out and take a look at these airplanes in here. Okay, starting to pull out the F1s. Oh boy. This is good. Starting to see a little bit of blue sky out there. The airplanes are coming out to compete. There's one fellow hoisting this whole thing. Canadian, no less. Tantrum. Yep. Inside the F1 hangar. A whole bunch of airplanes have already come out, so not too crowded, but it is a tall, big hangar here, so lots of space to work. And you got a Navion. That might not be a Navion. Check out the data plate on this. It's an Aero Commander. Huh. A little hard to read there. Okay, here's Freydnot. This is probably the fastest. It might be the champion. We'll see after today. He's 100 miles faster than some of the airplanes on the course.
Sorry, let me get this out of your way.
Hey, no problem. We're in the biplane hangar now, and it's a big hangar. Some beautiful biplanes that go fast. How fast does it go?
That's about 200.
200 miles an hour.
Sorry, I gotta run out.
Oh, sure. It's a Pitts, goes 200 miles an hour. Baker School of Aeronautics sponsors this one. Shake and bake. Now that is a big propeller. What if something broke off the B-29? Hope not. Here's the third hangar over here. I think this one's off limits to us, but I don't really know. Take a look over here and see. Alright. Testing over there.
Bringing up the rear in the Red Rider and the Misfit. Now Michael's got the ability with that black pits to pass the Red Rider. We'll see if he gives Blake a little practice with passing. Yeah, we need a little bit of breeze just to move that wake turbulence off the course, just enough to clean up the air behind the biplane. Scott Pruitt, so Scott, the dad, is in the number 2 position in the flip-flop white and orange pits, and Blake is here in the number 4 position in the Red Rider with Mike Langston flying along beside him, getting him that formation training. And doing a little bit of a pass there. Let's see if he gives him a good clean pass and closes the door on Blake to give him some practice dealing with that. All right, here comes your leader, Jeff Lowe, passing the home pylon right there. Scott Pruitt in the flip-flop number 2 position. Running these fixed pitch props wide open. Back for Jeff Lowe, San Jose, California. Miss Diane. We might have a pass here right at the last lap. Scott Pruitt in the flip-flop coming around the pack. Look at that. There you go. Nice, clean pass. Oh, yeah. Scott Pruitt takes the number 2 position in the white and orange pits. And number pulling from the left right now in the drag race. Here comes Andy Mack up front in that white and blue casset, followed by Trent with that fresh motor coming up second, pushing for the lead here. Let's see if he can make it off the start. Third place, there's that highlighter color airplane. That's Carl Robinson from Texas. And then bringing up the rear, it looks like we've got a race for last place. That's Mark McIntyre in red, Dominic Cacalici in yellow. Higher. I know Trent all week has been running max power with that tiny little prop. Let's see if he has what it takes to get around Andy for first. So you can see now, Trent can't fly directly behind Andy because of all the wake turbulence. He could get rolled on the course. So what he's doing is offsetting to the outside to follow that rule of passing outside only where we have visibility. Well, the problem with that is the course is a little bit longer. So Trent's gonna fly really tight on Andy as close as he can. And then Trent's getting some wake turbulence over there from Andy here. I saw he just flew directly behind Andy into his wake by accident, got rolled a little bit, and then you can see he's been dragged back and lost quite a few airplane lengths off Andy here. Looks like he almost got caught by Carl here for third. He's following a great line, nice down and tight, letting the other airplanes go by him. So Trent's having trouble actually making up this distance. These airplanes are really closely matched right now. I know what Trent's thinking. Push the throttle forward more. Please, I need more power. I need more manifold pressure. Let's see if we can get it. You know, the other thing that really matters in a race is velocity. Like
Thankful for groups that obviously without their help and without their hard work, this event wouldn't exist. Start with our staff. We have less than 10 people who work year-round on staff to make.
Kathy, an airline pilot for Spirit Airlines, out here having a great time using the stick and rudder skills that she doesn't get to use in the jets normally. And touchdown! And Steve has got to catch up. Here we go.
Number 27, Spirit of Lewis, is no slouch to stole drag. He knows how to brake. He knows how to get turned around. I suspect he'll turn around first. Yes, he does. Steve carrying his tail high as he makes the turn on the throttle. And Steve making it look like it is over for the final run of 2025 Roswell Stole Drag. Give it up for Steve, Henry number 44, and Yeehaw 8.
Let's go. Highlander versus Skipbugs.
Is landing. Well, so these pit specials are so blind out the front, you really can't see anything. So these pilots are looking out the side of the airplane, both for the approach to landing and the landing.
And by the way, we share that, both being frightened in the pit. Now, people say, oh, this is just an exhibition. Well, I'll tell you, it is not, because it's for money. Yes, there is money. They are going to pin the throttle forward. Let's introduce from the far side then to the inside who we have here, Brady. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely, thank you, Danny. So on the outside is race 19, Michael Sisk. On the inside is race 66, Vic McMahon. They're going to run their engines up to 2,000 RPM. There's a person out on the runway with them. This is a flag is down, the race is on.
Of course, the yellow airplane has the inside track. It has the advantage. But this is racing. So strategy.
Yellow airplane is up, black airplane is up. They're on the track, going towards the Bob Hoover hangar around pylon 1. Now, standard race rules apply. They cannot pass until they pass pylon 3 on the backside of the course.
All right, so you and your friends and family, who are you going to root for? The dark airplane on the outside or the yellow?
Up on Michael Sisk. Coming down into the valley of speed, it's liable to be close. Vic can pitch the nose down a little bit and get a little extra length out in front of Michael.
Look at this.
Coming along. Photo finish, folks. Outbound bound, folks. Photo finish. in case he needs to make a pass. And also that way he can dive down when he gets to the valley speed, get a little extra energy. That may be the difference between winning and not winning the race. Coming around, here they come. Photo's still a little high. Looks like it's going to be another photo finish, folks. Another very close race. Looks like Walkability won by about one.
Specialty rental services that transform event spaces into memorable destinations. Our portfolio spans stylish furniture, custom fabrications, floral installations, and seating elements, all curated to enhance the structures provided on site. Whether you're rigid, modern, classic, or entirely custom, our diverse catalog and in-house design teams ensure every detail aligns with your viewing audience, delivering exceptional service and flawless logistics in every environment. For more information, visit us at www.rentals.com.
I pulled 5.1 right acre, rough.
the Jet Silver race right now as Phil Fogg and Jeff Turney take off up above to observe the race. From there, inbound, we have number 90, Mark Davis on the far inside. Number 26, Scott Farnsworth. Number 16, Kevin Roll. Number 6, Bob McCormick. And number 54. Looks like Mark has already
more speed. And sometimes we'll see a finish. Someone will come high around the final pylon. They'll come up here to the home pylon, and he'll put his nose down, and he'll either break the 50-foot and get DQ'd, or he'll win.
And here they come. They're coming by the outer 8 pylon, and it looks like Scott is trying to pass Mark. Number 26, Scott Farnsworth, he is trying to take the lead. I don't know that he can coming down this straightaway, but we got Mark Davis in number 90. He's coming by home pylon, and he is going to be first on this lap. Number 26, Scott Farnsworth. Number 16, Kevin Roll. Number 6, Bob McCormick. And number 55, Nathan Harnagle. As they go around, Haber Hanger. It looks like Mark, again, comes out in a very nice lead over Scott. Scott. Number 6, Bob McCormick. In the spirit of freedom and the spirit of racing for 5, and you folks have seen the first finals of Jet Class Silver in Roswell, New Mexico.
Look at those flames coming out of the back of that machine. Oh, he's getting dash cam. Sure. All right, here comes Jim again. Here, so smoke comes on. If you can smoke, I can smoke. Chassis of that jet car is made from 4130 chromoly construction, 240-inch wheelbase. The body's made of... How many are cheering for the police? Silence. The runway. Bill Brock throttles up that jet engine. Get ready to go in 3, 2, 1, launch! Guys.
Bob Carlton.
So we don't want them to have any issues as they begin to race. We want them to get out there and get in position to come down the chute. So now they're all racing to get to Bill and number 54. and then they'll come line abreast with Phil on the inside, closest to the home pylon. Then number 1 is Bob. Number 2 will be Scott Farnsworth. Number 3, Scott Kirby. Number 8 is David Sterling. Number ranch on the other side. They've given us space to make this race possible. And here we are. Bob McCormick, number 1, coming in for the white flag. Number 38, Scott Farnsworth. White flag lap, everyone. White flag to come through on his final pass by the grandstands. Come on, Bob. Let's finish this race. And here he comes down the straightaway. And it is a checkered flag as he gets to the hot pylon for number 1, Bob McCormick from Sacramento, California, flying the phenom at 29. Number 2 is number 38, Scott Farnsworth from Jupiter, Florida.